Welcome back to my PAC tutorial series. This is my third tutorial, and today we're going to be covering bones and bone merging. Now, first of all, let's start off with bones. Let's go to model and bone. So now when we're in the bone section, we have all these options, but here at bone, we can change which bone we actually select. So let's just select the shoulder pad here, which is the fizz base one, I believe. Oh no, fizz one. So now what we want to do is we can change size by using size here, or we can also change size using scale, and if we really want to, we can move it out using these here, or even the positioning things on the orientation section. Well, that's all well and good, but let's do a bit of bone merging now. Now, a lot of people love to have a robotic arm. So the best way to go about this is pretend this soldier has had his right forearm shot off. So let's go down to bone and select his right forearm. And you can hide mesh, but this causes issues when you do bone merging. So the best way to go about it is to take scale children and set the size to 0.1. As you can see, we've lost most of the arm, but the other parts don't really matter because we're going to put something over it anyways. The scale children, all it does is it scales anything that's connected to it that's below it. So for example, the right upper arm here is connected to spine 4, and the right bicep is connected to the right upper arm and spine 4. So technically, the right bicep is a child of the upper arm, and everything down that arm is also a child. So now we're going to need to add a prop in. So we go here, model, and then we go to model. Now you want to get a droid with fingers, preferably, it's a lot easier. So I'm going to use a HK as an example. We got a HK here now, he's not very bone merged. So we want to go down to bone merge here and tick bone merge. So now how we've got all these HK parts sticking out. It's not exactly what we want, but we'll get the forearm working first, and then we'll deal with those parts. So what you want to do is go into HK, and you go bone, and then you want to select the forearm. Now, I don't know why you can't use scale children on this part, but you have to go through every part that you've used for scale children on the previous part, and just scale them, or size them up differently, all accordingly. So we'll size that up a little bit, and then we go to bone here. The right hand, we'll size that up till it looks about normal. Do remember you can use the relatively same size here, so that's like 9.8. It's about 9.8 there. And then we'll go through all the fingers. I'll cut this part. Alright, so I've just gone through and resized all those bones. It took me a while because I have to do all the fingers individually. But now once we've done that, we have to get rid of all these other parts. So there's two ways you can do it. The worst way is you can make a clip, and you can just twist that down and attempt to hide all those other parts you don't want. Let's see, it doesn't really work too well with some of those parts, and if we move, we've got some moving clips, which is not so great. So what we actually want to do is go to the model itself, and we want to size that as 0.1. Now, oh no, we've lost all our progress we just did. But hold on, what we just need to do is increase the size here until it comes back. It's going to be around about 83, I think. About 90, let's go 90. So if we copy that, go through all our bones, and it's going to have to increase the size of them until they match up. I'll cut this part as well. Alrighty, we're back. I just resized them all the fingers for the appropriate size. Probably can make that forearm just a tad bigger. Yeah, you don't want little weak forearm looking things. And there we go. We've got that robotic arm, and it works with anything we use. So we've got SC14C, fingers hold it, And that's about it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next one.